all doubts are gone. I am fully locked the fuck in, and I am not afraid at all anymore. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Toxic TV. And yesterday was an absolutely terrible day, but it did loads in just locking in my determination for all this. So a while ago, we found out that our old internet was actually on copper, and it wasn't on fiber optic like normal people's internet are, which explained a lot, because my internet would just constantly cut out, and it would take legitimately hours just to upload one video. Even on this channel, like the videos are just like 10 minutes on this channel max, like maybe 30 minutes for some of the longest videos. Why is it taking so long? That was one of the hardest things of like uploading every day, because I would upload a 10-minute Call of Duty commentary and it would take 5 fucking hours to upload. Like, how am I supposed to upload daily like that? The amount of planning that has to go into all this is crazy with that kind of internet. And that's why a couple of the days I got the uploads done a little bit late. But yeah, essentially we used to have this shitty copper internet, which was super slow and super stupid and would cut out. And we got offered an internet that was finally fiber optic, and we would have 1 gigabit per second, which, is it the most shocking thing in the world? Is it the fastest thing in the world? No. Is it a major upgrade from what I was doing right now? Yes. Holy crap, yes. So yesterday was the day that they were supposed to come and install it. The tech came around. He installed the routers and everything, and then he told us to check, and then he just kind of left. Like, he actually just left right in the middle of us checking, and apparently he was supposed to help us actually get it up. So our technician just left, and we didn't have any internet. So we then went on a wild goose chase trying to contact everyone at this internet company just to try and figure out what was going on and why the hell we don't have internet. And there were people who are like, oh, it usually fixes after 24 hours. Like, what the fuck do you mean it fixes after 24 hours? What fixes? We don't even have a password. And I was also over here on the side like, oh man, like I have to get an upload up today. And I also have to work on other stuff. I have to work on Toxic Live. I have to work on Toxic. Like, dude, I cannot miss one entire day of work. And you know, as much as I love this YouTube stuff, a job does become a job no matter how good that job is. There are a lot of days when you don't want to write a script, when you don't want to go and get on a voiceover, when you rather just like watch anime or play Mega Bonk or something. And don't get me wrong, I couldn't watch anime because I didn't have internet. And also, if you're not tuned in, my phone is also broken, so I didn't have data either. But I definitely could play Mega Bonk, and this could have just been the day that I just take off and I really just enjoy myself. But you know what? It wasn't. Yesterday, the only thing that I could think of was work, which sounds unhealthy, but boy was it good affirmation that I am just like fully locked into this, and this is actually like 100% what I'm supposed to do. Because when I'm sitting in front of the computer screen and have a tedious task ahead of me, sometimes I wonder, is this just me not wanting to do YouTube, or is this my ADHD brain attacking me? And it's good to know that it's probably the latter. Well, it's almost definitely the latter, especially because I finally got my hands on my medication and it just didn't do anything. I took stimulants that are supposed to affect my brain and be like coffee times 20, and it just doesn't have an effect. I took a nap 4 hours after taking it. So it's like, yeah, my ADHD is probably pretty bad. So a lot of the struggle that I'm having doing work is probably mostly my ADHD. But we're kind of getting off topic a little bit. Man, I was so good about like just talking off the rip and not going off topic like this. But yeah, the entire day I was just worrying about work and constantly just wanting to write something, wanting to research something. I was trying to actively look for things that I could like write and do without an internet signal. And there's just absolutely nothing I could do without an internet signal. It was so annoying. Like the one Toxic Live video that I could actually write, like the White Girl music video, which I'm sure is going to come out relatively soon. But even then, I need to have access to TikTok to do that. And like I said, I don't have data on my phone, so I can't even do that. And I started looking through the Toxic Philosophy channel ideas, and none of it is things that I can do without research, without any kind of research. So it's like, well, fuck me, I guess I'm not getting any work done today. And it was a really stressful day where I couldn't do anything but think of work, but I couldn't do work. So I was just kind of ruminating on what I'm doing and my strategy and everything. Because boy, am I kind of taking a risk. I've pretty much told everyone that I know that I'm moving to Europe in like July, June, but I don't really have a plan. Well, I do have a plan, and I actually have a pretty well-developed plan. Well, but the thing is, I don't really have the money for it. I don't really have the income. And I'm just trusting that by the time June or July comes around, I will just have that income. And I know it will happen, but when you have a plan as crazy as this, there's gonna be some doubts there. And yesterday was the day it all got purged. All of my doubts, everything, they just all got purged because I was just obsessing over this. And I was really thinking of a lot of my sort of tactics and stuff on a logical level. And without that emotion there and the drama around actually working, it was really easy to think with a clear head and just realize, like, man, I'm gonna win. I am absolutely gonna win. The amount of money that I need to make, I can make it in such a small amount of views compared to the value of ideas I'm gonna bring to the philosophy channel. And then we also have this channel, which might eventually make money, and the Toxic Live channel, which actively makes money. It's like, dude, this is so doable. It is so absurdly doable. For a little bit of context, before I used to do like gaming informational content, and I was actively working on a gaming informational content video for my old Borderlands channel before I started this. And right when I was in the middle of that video, I just kind of stopped and thought, like, man, I just don't want to do this. I really just don't want to do this. So I just messaged the people that I was working with, and I'm like, hey, I don't think I want to do this. I think I want to stop doing this, and I think I'm going to go and do this other stuff. The philosophy channel, the live channel, and the Toxic TV channel, which is an insane risk because I was moving from a pretty alright and easy video format to do. I just had to work on high quality videos for a relatively long time. And since what pulled people to the video was the video game, I didn't really have to be good at my personality. I didn't even have to be that amazing at writing. As long as me and the people that I was working with could do research like at least decent and do the packaging decent, we were fine. But here, if I'm not enough as a person, as a content creator, as an entertainer, I just fail, I flop, and I become homeless. So everything is kind of on the line here right now. I don't think I am gonna become homeless. I don't think I am gonna fail. I think I'm gonna fucking kill this, and I think I'm gonna get a shit ton of views, and I think I'm gonna make a shit ton of money. Because like I said, I was just really just thinking over everything and sort of being in that mindset and just looking at my ideas and what I had written down. Like, I have some seriously killer stuff on the way. But for me to sit here and worry about any of this is so stupid. I'm a winner. Just as naturally as water flows, I'm gonna win since I'm a winner. Like, this isn't a question of if it's gonna happen or even really when. It just is gonna happen, and it's gonna happen very soon. And I absolutely can't wait. Also, took a little bit of time yesterday to plan out the Europe move a little bit, and I really just did the math on the amount of money that I should aim for before I go, and it's so doable. It is so unbelievably doable. Like, I have never felt this motivated in just everything, because everything just feels so doable and so winnable and so easy. Like, I'm gonna do all of this, and then I'm gonna get out to Europe, and then I'm gonna live the life, man. And by the life, I literally just mean doing exactly what I do here, just sitting in my room, playing video games, making videos, and getting Taco Bell on occasion. And now I'm probably gonna add homemade banana bread to that fold, since they have the tasty shops at the European country that I'm going to. But yeah, this wasn't the most, like, coherent video in the world, and it really didn't tell you guys something that could help you, but I don't know, maybe if you're struggling, just give yourself a day to sort of sit with things and just reaffirm where you're at. Maybe. Yeah, I didn't have an insane amount to talk about, and today I am focusing mostly on script writing and cleaning out my room and like kind of organizing the stuff that I'm going to be taking to Europe and can't take to Europe, and separating them to sell whatever I'm not going to take. So I just wanted to hop in front of the camera for a minute and just kind of talk about stuff. Talk about where I am, talk about how shitty yesterday was. And I mean, I guess that's all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. On screen, there are my other projects. Left is main channel, right is second channel. Be sure to check those out, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in to Toxic TV.